By Stuart Robson. And this game lives up to its billing. We're in for a riveting occasion. It's the Netherlands versus Morocco.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield. And the striker today is Donyell Malen. And here's how Morocco will line up.
Well, I'm just a little worried. They might be too negative here. They're certainly going to be hard to break down with that five-man midfield. But will they have enough going the other way? I'm not sure.
And there we have it. The first half is underway. El Kabi. Sufyan Amrabat. Hakimi. Very quick thinking there. Somerville. Dumfries. Crescencio Somerville. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And look at this! Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
What an important challenge that was.
Somerville. On to Gravenberch. Room to roam. Who can he pick out? Opportunity here. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Gakpo. Promising pass. And the players waiting at the far post. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Hakimi. And it's with Amrabat. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Sufyan Amrabat. And room now out on the wing. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Who can they pick out? Issa Diop. Could be troublesome. On to Somerville. Donyell Malen. Can he finish? Oh, it's another one! They couldn't have visualised a better start than this.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Hakimi. Issa Diop. Riyad. And it's with Amrabat. Sufyan Amrabat. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Could pull one back here. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Trying to deliver it accurately. Mickey van de Ven. Van de Ven. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Gravenberg. Dumfries. Decent position. Is it going to be? It's an unbelievable start. 3 goals with hardly the polish off their boots.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Brahim. And it's with Amrabat. See about the cross. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Van Hecke. Somerville. Onto de Jong. Dumfries. De Jong. Gakpo. Now with de Jong. Gravenberch. Onto Somerville. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Now with Somerville. Can they set up a chance? Sufyan Amrabat. Could be threatening. Well, an excellent piece of goalkeeping anticipation. Frenkie de Jong. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Dumfries. And you saw the situation developing. Decent idea. Malen. Oh, fancy footwork. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease. It's just a change of pace, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Hakimi. Brahim. And it's with Amrabat. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Virgil van Dijk. Onto de Jong. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. High-tempo football.
Well, they move the ball so well, don't they?
Ryan Gravenberch. Malen. And possession changing hands. His determination there for all to see. Issa Diop. And it's with Amrabat. Good distribution. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Counter-attacking chance. And a fine reading of the situation. Sufyan Amrabat. Now with Hakimi. Brahim. Ayoub El-Kadi. Distributing it well. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Dumfries. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Is this the moment? Oh my goodness, monster tackling! Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Can he score? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Sufyan Amrabat. Now with Hakimi. Brahim. And it's with Amrabat. Donyell Malen. And it's with Dumfries. Somerville. Fine cross into the middle. And a fine stop. Who can he pick out? Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Frenkie de Jong. Nicely timed tackle. Brahim. Now with Hakimi. Diaz. Oh, that's fine defensive play.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Trying to tee it up. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Now opening things up. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Van Hekke. Promising ball.
Now they have to make the most of it.
Trying to open up the defence. Strong challenge. But the defending isn't over. It's a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And heading it just over the bar. And the ball back with the Netherlands now. To do and getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Sufyan Amrabat. Ayoub El-Kabi. Now with Hakimi. That's how to beat your opponent. Must be! Well, they could break at pace. Have to pay attention defensively. Inspired.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So on with the game, but I do wonder, has this match already slipped away from them? Riyad. Hakimi. Sufyan Amrabat. Well, they have the ball again.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Mickey van de Ven. On to Reinders. Jan-Paul van Hekke. Dumfries. Malen with it. Gravenberg. Van Hekke. And it's with Dumfries. Dumfries. Van Dijk with it. Malen. Can they create something? But nothing comes of it. Brahim. And it's with Amrabat. Real chance. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. It's a neat move. Plenty of support here. Superbly read and executed. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. El Kadi. Well, this could really help the cause. And the keeper there to deal with it. Who can they pick out? They never quite had the header on the target. But I think we have to give high praise to Tijani Reinders for his performance so far.
Well, his passing has been really inventive, and he's created so many chances for his teammates. He's been the outstanding player on the pitch today, no doubt about that.
Reinders. Gakpo. Now with Gravenberg. On to Reinders. The verdict is offside here. Well, approaching half-time on the home side, very much in charge here, Stuart. Your thoughts?
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest quality. If they continue to play at this pace for the rest of the game, who knows how many they could score.
Oh, managing to beat him. That's a useful cross. Brahim. Now with Hakimi. Issa Diop. And it's with Amrabat. Clever defending. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Might lead to a chance. I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending.
That's a goal-saving challenge. What a wonderful clearance that is.
Dumfries. Just the challenge that was required. El Kadi. Good weight on that pass. Hakimi. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Quick break could be on. Reinders. That's a good pass. That's a superb challenge. Delivering it. Well, he was being closely watched. Goal kick.
Well, the defender knew he couldn't get to the ball first, but he just did enough to put him off there.
Brahim. Now with Hakimi. Oh, left his man behind here. Using his strength to shield the ball. Sufyan Amrabat. Real chance. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, there it is. In off the underside of the crossbar. That's a good goal, isn't it?
Ryan Gravenberch. Van Dijk with it. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Now with De Jong. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Sufyan Amrabat. Now with Hakimi. And just losing control of the ball. And it will be a throw-in. Ryan Gravenberch. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, he's through here! Good-looking cross. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Issa Diop. Brahim. Could be threatening. Can they set up a chance? It's over to the near post. And with that, the first half draws to a close. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point.
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He dictated the play and was a constant threat with his ability on the ball. Surely he's going to be marked a lot tighter in the second 45 minutes. Otherwise, he completely dominate the game. Valley
Manifold. 94.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And strong play here. De Jong. Mickey van de Ven. Frenkie de Jong. Van de Ven. Dumfries. Well, shielding the ball admirably. And time for the change now. Riyad. Soufiane Rahimi. And it's with Amrabat. Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. Yellow it is then.
Yeah, no complaints about that. It was a poor tackle.
Over it comes. Frenkie de Jong. Gakpo. Onto de Jong. Donyell Malen. Oh, that's splendid play. Gakpo. Oh, big moment. Oh, wow. Brilliant defending. Frenkie de Jong. Van de Ven. Van Dijk with it. Ryan Gravenberch. And it's with Dumfries. Somerville. Oh, surely! Oh, buried but beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Goal voor Nederland. Nummer 22. Dumfries.
Might be onto something with that ball. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Dumfries. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Has to attack from the wide areas, but nothing comes of it. Ayoub El Kadi. On to Gravenberch. Dumfries. Now with Gravenberch. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Somerville. Dumfries. And showing good game awareness. Rahimi. Ayoub El-Kabi. Promising pass. It's a nice looking ball. And just like that, broken up.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
De Jong. Oh, nice ball. And I tell you what, that looked like a certain goal. Had to be a goal.
Well, that was a golden opportunity. He has to score there.
Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Gakpo. Now with De Jong. And the chance slips away. Really determined play to hang on to it. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Sofiane Amrabat. Trying to tee it up. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Dumfries. Oh, moving it nicely. And in with a real chance. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Van de Ven. Now with Gravenberch. Struggling to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they can't give it away that cheaply.
Brahim. Now with Hakimi. Brahim. On the ball, Diop. Now with Hakimi. Sofiane Amrabat. And losing the ball there. And into the last 30 minutes now. Dumfries. Now with De Jong. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Ayoub El-Kabi. And it's with Amrabat. Brahim. And in the perfect position to read it. Ryan Gravenberch. Well, he's certainly not alone. Somerville. Now with Reinders. Good looking move. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Risky play. Searching for the angle. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, the strike is a good one, but I think he should have saved that. That's poor goalkeeping.
Goal voor Nederland. Nummer 14.
He made good progress there. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Sofiane Amrabat. It's with Diaz. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Might do damage on the break. That's a good pass. Could be in. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and his movement so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Doelpunt voor Nederland. Nummer 11.
Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Oh, it's on! And a high degree of difficulty there for the keeper.
Well, he's just pulled off a brilliant save there. That had goal written all over it.
And there's the delivery. Not the clearance that was called for. Hakimi. Well, the threat could be there. Quick break could be on. Reinders. Malen with it. De Jong. Malen. Really fine play to keep possession. Ryan Gravenberch. Oh, great defending.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Soufiane Rahimi. That's a good-looking pass. And showing good game awareness. Gakpo. Now with Gravenberch. And a precise challenge just when it was required.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
Well, they could break at pace. Can he? Oh my goodness, monster tackling! 20 minutes to go. Vicencio Somerville. He has teammates around him. Shielding the ball superbly. And an opening! Going to be a free kick. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Oh, that's defending of the highest order. Good run and good ball control. Well, disappointing end to the move. Azzedine Ounahi. Daniel Malen. And snuffing out the danger. Issa Diop. Soufiane Rahimi. That's a nice ball. A good idea. Oh, it might be. Keeper was there to meet it. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
Frenkie de Jong. In plaats daarvan komt nummer 2. Luxuriel Gintruida.
And over comes the corner. And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. Daniel Malen. And it's with Dumfries. Decent idea. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, in the end, a bit of a letdown because it was such good play up until that point.
Well, he's certainly not alone. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Soufiane Rahimi. Azzedine Ounahi. Good distribution. And defensive play to be applauded. El Kabi. Maybe dangerous here. Ball retention is often part of it.
Shields the ball so well, doesn't he?
And a fine cross. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Shadi Riyad. On the ball, Diop. Hakimi. Ounahi. Clever defending. Virgil van Dijk. Now with Somerville. Ryan Gravenberch. Well, nicely cut out. Daniel Malen. Could be threatening. Have no interest in losing possession. Can he put it away? And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. Soufiane Rahimi. Oh, he looks threatening. Soufiane Amrabat. Brahim. Now with Hakimi. El Kabi. Oh, disappointing end to that. Daniel Malen. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Nicely weighted ball. Nice looking move. Oh, superb reflexes. So the corner played into the box. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. And time for the change now.
En de vervanger is nummer 3, Marokko.
That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Martin de Roon. Good-looking move. Could be. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Could be a chance to break. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Daniel Malen. And it's with Dumfries. Threading it. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. Hakimi. Unahi. Brahim Diaz now. Rahimi. Great weight on the pass. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Who can they pick out? Well, off target. Didn't have an awful lot of space to work with, however. Ake. Dumfries. On to Somerville. Ake has it. Vicencio Somerville. And running it back. Using his strength to shield the ball. Issa Diop. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Riyad. And it's with Amrabat. Unahi. Brahim. Azzedine Unahi. Showing a great defensive instinct. Martin de Roon. That's really good and effective physical play. And the counter-attack looks on. Diaz. Really well positioned. Dumfries. Van Dijk with it. Vicencio Somerville. Gertruida. Might lead to a chance. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Dumfries. Good through ball. And the referee has given them a corner. Taken short. It's been aimed towards the front post. Gakpo. Gertruida with it. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Sofian Amrabat. Hakimi. And quick thinking defensively. Martin de Roon. Gakpo. Gertruida with it. Ake. It's with de Roon. Virgil van Dijk. Gertruida. Van de Ven. Van Dijk with it. Doing everything possible to keep possession. And there's the final whistle. The Netherlands have won the game. Your thoughts on their performance?
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
And welcome to Amsterdam. We're in position here at the Johan Cruyff Arena. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's the Netherlands versus Morocco.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield. And the striker today is Donyell Malen. And here's how Morocco will line up.
Well, in this 4-5-1, they're packing their midfield, but the two wide players will almost play as out-and-out wingers. However, it's important that they do get runners from central areas to support the centre forward. That's going to be key.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Ryan Gravenberch. Dumfries. De Jong. Mickey van de Ven. Reinders. Real chance. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Hakimi. El Kadi. Brahim. Now with Hakimi. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And snuffing out the danger. Frenkie de Jong. Van de Ven. Onto de Jong. Mickey van de Ven. Credit to them for winning it back. And keeping possession. Brahim. Now with Hakimi. Sofiane Amrabat. Chance to finish. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding.
Well, as you can see, that's a wonderful finish. He just sees the keeper off his line and lifts it over him. That was a great bit of skill.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Gakpo. Van Dijk with it. Van de Ven. Malen with it. In a decent position. This could be the equaliser. And he's gone and scored to level us again.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Or can they open up the defence here?
Now, where's the penetration?
Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Mickey van de Ven. And it's with Dumfries. Reinders. Well, attacking possibilities. But they took care of the situation defensively. El Kabi. Now with Gravenberg. Virgil van Dijk. Gakpo. Onto de Jong. Reinders. And cuts inside. And there the move ends for now.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Ryan Gravenberg. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Opportunity. Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. And giving the ball away. And the deflection behind then for the corner. What about the opportunity from earlier? Let's have another look now, shall we? So the corner played into the box. And finding their flow. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Gakpo. Daniel Malen. Wonderfully weighted pass. Can they open things up? Who can he pick out? Thoughtful play. Eyeing an opening. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Now the counter-attack looks on. Oh, great vision. Not smooth in possession. Genuine chance. Oh, superb reflexes. Going short. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Effective piece of pressing. Mickey van de Ven. Now with Gravenberg. Frenkie de Jong. Just the challenge that was required. That's a good-looking pass. The Netherlands get the throw-in. Frenkie de Jong. Delightful passing.
They just know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Will it happen for them? And it's opening up and missing narrowly in the end.
Yeah, great attack, but the finish wasn't quite right, was it?
Van Hekke. Gravenberg. And it's with Dumfries. Their turn to try to keep it. Hakimi. Might lead to a chance. This looks interesting. Defender doing his job. And just off the mark with that effort. Rather unfortunate.
Caught it well, but not quite on target. Good technique, though.
Dumfries. Well, can they be creative from here? Could go ahead. Can he deliver? Oh, difficult save to make. And he's fired over the corner. Unable to get a body in the way. Could be a chance to break. Hakimi. And using the flank. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Virgil van Dijk. Malen with it. Dumfries. How about the cross? And possibilities here. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Ready to break, perhaps? Sufyan Amrabat. Now with Hakimi. And defensive play to be applauded. Somerville. Vicencio Somerville. Malen with it. Promising pass. This could square the game. Maybe dangerous here. Now to level it. Oh, surely this time. Dumfries. Now with De Jong. Vicencio Somerville. And he read it well defensively. Hakimi. Promising attack. That's not a bad ball. Well, winning back possession. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. And it has been deemed to be a bookable offence.
And he'll be walking a tightrope now.
Hakimi. Ayoub El-Kabi. Superb looking pass. Could be threatening. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Reinders. Van Dijk with it. Gravenberch. Van Hecke. On to Reinders. Donyell Malen. Reinders. Can they set up a chance? And he read it superbly. Malen. Now with De Jong. And regaining control of the ball. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say.
Yeah, neither side playing with fluency at the moment.
This looks interesting. And that's a corner. And over it comes. And quite simply wide of the target. Virgil van Dijk. And a timely intervention. And moving it forward. Sofiane Amrabat. Can he find the right pass? But the danger averted. Massive credit there.
Yeah, that's just got them out of trouble there.
Gakpo. And back to Verbrugge. Gravenberg. Couldn't keep it. Could be troublesome. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Dumfries. Now with Gravenberg. Could pose a threat on the counter. Not high quality defending. Ayoub El-Kabi. It's with Diaz. On attacking possibilities. That's well blocked. Clear deflection off the defender there. Playing it in. Well, they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And a free kick given. Well, a suspect piece of finishing when all is said and done.
And he'll be thinking about that for quite some while. That's a tame finish.
Gakpo. Now with Gravenberg. Lovely weight. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Now sending it in. Well, that's the end of that for now. It's a neat move. And to reduce the deficit. Brilliant save. And giving them too much space on the flank. Must be. Oh, superb reflexes. But he's gone short with it. Played into the box. And given away by the Netherlands. Crescencio Somerville. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can he? Can he finish? Oh, a clinical counter-attack. And so close to a goal.
Well, that's exactly what they're looking to do. Force the turnover and then break at pace. So close to a very good goal.
El-Kabi. It's with Diaz. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. has an opportunity. Sufyan Amrabat. Well, they lost custody of it. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Gravenberch. Retaining possession proving difficult. And support available. Hakimi. And quick thinking defensively. Decent idea. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next?
Nummer 18. Daniel Malen.
Ayoub El Kabi. Well, racing past his man. And a good take under duress there. Gravenberch. Daniel Malen. And it's with Dumfries. Somerville. Could be dangerous. And that looked as though it was going to be his second.
Well, he scored and looked a real nuisance throughout the game. That could so easily have been another goal for him.
And over comes the corner. Ayoub El Kabi. Very quick thinking there. Reinders. Daniel Malen. Opportunity! It's a perfect challenge. Ayoub El Kabi. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Virgil van Dijk with the block. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Yeah, they could have made more of that, really.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point.
Well, that was a magnificent first-half display. Not just because he scored a hat-trick, but his all-round game was so inventive, it was clever, and it was full of skill. Just how many will he score if he continues that form in the second half?
teams back in position. Second half underway. Oh, danger here. Textbook defending inside the box. Sufyan Amrabat. Jan-Paul van Hecke. De Jong. Can they carve out a chance? Frenkie de Jong. Van Dijk with it. De Jong. Mickey van de Ven. Crossing possibilities. Oh, could be an opportunity here. On to Gravenberg. Could be menacing. Will it go in? And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Physically strong and secure on the ball.
Just doesn't give them a chance, does he?
Impressive build-up. A fine reading of the situation. Somerville. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
But he's gone short with it. Well, strong play here. Oh, moving it nicely. Van Dijk. Opportunity to level it. Well, read that magnificently. And a throw-in for the Netherlands. Frenkie de Jong. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Well read to put an end to that attack. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Now with Reinders. Can they chisel open the defence? My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Can he deliver it with accuracy? It's a neat move. Could be. Nice looking move this. And it's with Dumfries. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. Real chance. Oh, that's defending of the highest order. Ball retention so important. Vicencio Somerville. Teammates available. Really effective shielding under pressure. Composed play in possession. It did look on for them, but not to be. Ayoub El-Kabi. Decent idea. Hakimi. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, as you can see, the Netherlands have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes. And up to a point, they've looked threatening. But they need to be more clinical if they are to get this equaliser.
Reinders. Van Dijk with it. Dumfries. Malen with it. Oh, fancy footwork. Doing well to keep possession. And winning it back. Using his strength to shield the ball. Reinders. Van Dijk with it. Van de Ven. Donyell Malen. And they keep it moving. But the danger averted for now. Sofiane Amrabat. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. And a significant block following that cross. It took a nick on the way through. Trying to deliver it accurately. And heading it just over the bar. Virgil van Dijk. Now with De Jong. Reinders. Showing good ball control. Well, that's the end of that move for now. 30 minutes left for play. Malen. Moving the ball really well here. Instinctive save! Fantastic reflexes!
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
Who can they pick out? And the attack fizzling out. Well, this could really help the cause. To level matters! Stunning piece of defending.
Well, he really did get his team out of trouble there.
Lovely weight. But how well he did to cut that one out. Not giving it away. And possession given away. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. But timely defending when it mattered. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Donyell Malen takes aim. Vital intervention. And bursting forward. Could pick out a teammate. Can he? Now what can they do from here? Have no interest in losing possession. It's a perfect challenge. Well, that ball looks promising. Crossing possibilities.
De bezoekers gaan wisselen.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Sarah Edin. In plaats daarvan komt nummer 3, Nusair Mazraoui.
Mickey van de Ven. Onto de Jong. Daniel Malen. Opportunity. Terrific piece of anticipation.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Is niet besteld om Buffalo mee naar huis te nemen.
And how about the short corner? Now they stopped them in their tracks. Shadi Riyad. Brahim Diaz now. Sofian Amrabat. Hakimi. Oh, that's splendid play. It might still be problematic. That's a good-looking ball. Very quick thinking there. Gakpo. Van de Ven. Now with de Jong. Reinders. Dumfries. Malen with it. Attractive build-up. Tenacious challenge. Had to wait for the support to arrive.
Yeah, terrific play. Does that so well.
Daniel Malen. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Good conditions for the counter. Really close, sweeping attacking play.
Well, they just couldn't finish off what would have been a great goal on the counter-attack.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And into the last 20 minutes. Gakpo. And keeping possession. De Jong. More than decent passing sequences, but they need a leveller.
You just sense they'll get back into this one.
Beautiful pass. And that is how to beat your opponent. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Can he deliver? Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Gravenberch. Mickey van de Ven. Now with Gravenberg. Daniel Malen. No panic, just passing. And to trim the lead. Oh, it's a really top-class challenge. A gift for any goalkeeper. Sufyan Amrabat. Brahim. And it's with Amrabat. Now with Reinders. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Mickey van de Ven. Malen with it. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And a pair of steady hands in evidence. Sufyan Amrabat. Now with Hakimi. Hakimi. Shadi Riyad. And he has options available. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Reinders. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Needs composure. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And there's the delivery. Brahim. Unahi. And good anticipation. Reinders. Ryan Gravenberg. Virgil van Dijk. There to win it back. Ready to break, perhaps. Still racing forward. Surely! There's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And the finish is brilliantly taken, just guided beyond the goalkeeper. What a good goal that is.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Virgil van Dijk. De Jong. Now with Somerville. Gravenberg. Daniel Malen. And he stopped them in their tracks. Sufyan Amrabat. Skipping away.
Oh, what a wonderful bit of play that was.
Brahim. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Van Hecke. Here's Kluivert. Daniel Malen. Kluivert. And that is offside. Brahim. On the ball, Diop. Hakimi. Sofiane Amrabat. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Your assessment?
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Reinders. Gakpo. And room now out on the flank. Played into the centre. Oh, that's not a good clearance. And it's all rather fizzled out. Quick break could be on. Hakimi. Sofiane Amrabat. And a chance here. Hakimi! Oh, incredible save. And he snuffed out any sign of danger. Gravenberch. Well, now they have possession. Oh, surely! An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
Delivering it. An effective ball win. Difficult to stop him. Ryan Gravenberch. Mickey van de Ven. Kluivert. De Jong. Van Hecke. On to De Jong. Virgil van Dijk. Frenkie de Jong. Now with Gravenberch. Dumfries. Has the strength to hang on to it. Ryan Gravenberch. Delightful pass. Played into the box. This had to look a bit lively given the pressure. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Let's see about the delivery. Now to the front post. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Unahi. Oh, great vision. Ryan Gravenberch. Kluivert. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Virgil van Dijk. Frenkie de Jong. Reinders. And intercepting it. Ayoub El-Kabi. Plenty of support here. A fine reading of the situation. Ryan Gravenberch. Malen with it. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. Just fizzled out completely. Ayoub El-Kabi. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
And easily intercepted. Frankie de Jong. Now with Reinders. De Jong. Malen with it. Cutting in. And out of play for what will be a throw to the Netherlands. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Well, that's a clever ball. On to Reinders. And nice vision.
Yeah, weighted perfectly, wasn't it?
The defender doing his job. De Jong. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Hello and a warm welcome to a stadium that was revolutionary when it was built back in the 1990s, the Johan Cruyff Arena here in Amsterdam. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's the Netherlands versus Morocco.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Frankie de Jong plays alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield, and the striker today is Donyell Malen. And here's how Morocco will line up.
Well, it's a flat 4-5-1, which would suggest they're going to try and play on the counter-attack. However, that will only work if they don't drop too deep and can't support the main striker.
So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. De Jong. Mickey van de Ven. Gakpo. And flag raised. Offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Sofiane Amrabat. Brahim. What to like about that pass? Pressure was on, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation. Virgil van Dijk. De Jong. Van Dijk with it. Mickey van de Ven. Van Hekke. And it's with Dumfries. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Ryan Gravenberch. Promising possession, this. Now with De Jong. Somerville. Virgil van Dijk. Ryan Gravenberch. Now with De Jong. High quality defending. Hakimi. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Might work out. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Ryan Gravenberch. Mickey van de Ven. Van Hekke. On to Gravenberch. Dumfries. Can they set up a chance? This could level it. Now, options are plenty. But really sticking to their task defensively. Donyell Malen. Gakpo. And an astute piece of defending. Ayoub El Kabi. Oh, nice ball. And defensive play to be applauded.
They got everything right there.
Reinders. Promising attack. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Hakimi. El Kabi. Nice looking move, this. Diaz. Stopped a certain goal. And he's fired over the corner. Was an important piece of defending. And finding their flow. Sufyan Amrabat. And possibilities here. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Ryan Gravenberg. Reinders. Van de Ven. And it's with Dumfries. Frenkie de Jong. Read it well. Well, the threat could be there. And it's with Amrabat. Well read to put an end to that attack. Can he finish? Well, body in the way. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Van Hecke. Now with Reinders. Dumfries. Nice looking pass. Really clever pressing. Teasing ball in. Spot on with that tackle. We've seen tidier challenges than that one. Well, there we have it, the first yellow card.
Yeah, no messing about. The referee setting the tone here.
Sufyan Amrabat. Shadi Riyad. Really good challenge. Now, who can he play it to? Frenkie de Jong. On to Gravenberg. Dumfries. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Now with Somerville. Gravenberg. Vicencio Somerville. Now with Hakimi. Sufyan Amrabat. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Well, they could break at pace. Malen. This could be the equaliser. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game.
Nummer 14, Tijani Reinders.
Shadi Riyad. And it's with Amrabat. No panic, just passing. Oh, moving it nicely. Sufyan Amrabat. Intercepted effortlessly. Nicely played. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, to take the lead. Oh, that's a fine save. Who can they pick out? Well, the attack looks promising. Frankie de Jong. Malen. That's a good-looking ball. And deflected behind, so a corner here. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, that's splendid play. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. And he has options available. Well, again, it breaks down for them.
Some of the passing has been really poor.
Possibilities for them to counter. A really good pass. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Ayoub El-Kabi. And teammates to play it to. Played into the centre. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Reinders. Good ball over the top. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge.
Yeah, super stuff there.
Promising attack. El-Kabi. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Now, the counter-attack looks on. Great weight on the pass. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Donyell Malen. Oh, good idea. And just has to remain calm. Well, the keeper calmly putting that moment of danger to bed. Hakimi. Sufyan Amrabat. Well, relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead.
Yeah, they're looking threatening at the moment.
And fed forwards. It needs an accurate cross. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Keen to take it short here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Mickey van de Ven. Van de Ven. Malen with it. Gakpo. Mickey van de Ven. One slick pass after another.
Yeah, they make it look so easy at times, don't they?
Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next?
Nummer 18, Daniel Malen.
Oh, great attacking play. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Dumfries. Attacking with vigour. Malen. Can he score? Perhaps now. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency. None of which they did, and that's the result.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Hakimi. Can they open them up?
Now, where's the penetration?
Will it happen for them? Possession given away, unfortunately. Chance to play it in. Now what can they do from here? Could pull one back here. Full credit. Wonderful stop. So the corner played into the box. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers. Ryan Gravenberch. Van Dijk with it. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Reinders holding on to it.
Skill, strength and awareness. Really well played.
Dumfries. Just straying offside. Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Your thoughts?
Yes, it's been a really energetic...
Can he? Oh, great save! They take it short. Crossing into the middle. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Oh, could get back into it! And just the tackle that was needed. Donyell Malen. Good conditions for the counter. And played to the front post. And the move breaks down. Ayoub El Kabi. El Kabi. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
50-50 this one. He twisted his knee. He's been trying out, but I'm not sure he can carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won. Now a decent position. Gravenberch. Malen with it. Oh, useful ball. Oh, it's on! And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here's the replay and confirmation that he did get a touch on the ball. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to prevent the goal.
So underway again here, and it's going to take a colossal effort if they have designs on bouncing back. Sofiane Amrabat. Now with Hakimi. And it's with Amrabat. Well, this could really help the cause. Spot on with that tackle. Frankie de Jong. Possession, the most important thing.
Well, they're making this look so easy, aren't they?
Gakpo. Now with de Jong. Virgil van Dijk. Gravenberch. And it's with Dumfries. Well, they win the throw following that challenge.
Well, as those stats tell us, the Netherlands have controlled much of the possession. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Will it be a goal? An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, they have to defend better than that. They just don't deal with the danger, do they?
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is.
Nummer 18, Donyell Malen.
Now what can they do from here? On to Somerville. Dumfries. That's not a bad ball. It didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And let's give credit to the defending. Ryan Gravenberch. Ball control is the key. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Might be able to set up the chance. Reinders. Could be threatening. On to Gravenberg. Somerville. Must be! Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Over it comes. And the goalkeeper's punch. Gakpo. Determined not to give it away. Can he? Oh, danger here. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. The first half here comes to an end. Well, how about Tijani Reinders? He's having a lot to say for himself in a good way out there.
Well, even without his goals, his performance has been excellent. He's just looked such a threat throughout the game.
So back underway here into the second half. Well, the attack carried an initial threat but fizzled out. Might be a chance to break. Using his strength to shield the ball. Frenkie de Jong. Now a decent position, and defensive play to be applauded. Sofiane Amrabat. And possibilities here. And it's opening up. And it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Dumfries. Good pressure to win it back. Teammates available. Has the strength to hang on to it. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Decent position. Maybe breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Gakpo. Maybe dangerous here. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Reinders. An alert piece of defending. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Nicely played. Really good build-up, but no end product. Not giving it away. Well, a scrappy phase in midfield here.
Well, I have to say, I've seen both these teams pass it better.
And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. The Netherlands recovering possession well. That's really good and effective physical play. Can they do it? Great movement. And he's fired it against the post. Nothing to show for that attack. Can anyone stop him? And the cross into the middle. And look at this! Well, how has he kept that out?
Yeah, Agile, athletic and sharp. What a good save that was.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Over it comes. Still not clear. Can they set up a chance? And it's with Amrabat. Promising possession, this. Oh, he's lost possession. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And over it comes. Ball retention so important. Reinders. Malen with it. Dumfries. Big chance! Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Played over, and he got to it fairly easily. Well, sloppy in possession from the Netherlands. Soufiane Rahimi. Good-looking move. Good effort, but he's placed it wide. And time for the change now. Van de Ven. On to De Jong. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently. Oh, that's an interesting pass. In position. Oh, stuffed out the threat.
Well, that was close. It needed that intervention.
Frenkie de Jong. Donyell Malen. Maybe dangerous here. Is this the moment? And a high degree of difficulty there for the keeper.
Well, he's just pulled off a brilliant save there. That had goal written all over it.
Elects to go short. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Possibilities for them to counter. Now a decent position. Composed play in possession. Will it be? And fired against the crossbar. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Reinders. Somerville. And it's with Dumfries. Chance to finish. Not a great challenge. And it has been deemed to be a bookable offence.
And he'll be walking a tightrope now.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Now, options are plenty. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. El Kabi. Real chance. Brilliant save. And that is a moment he would dearly love to have back.
And he knows it. That's a really wasteful finish.
Gravenberch. Gakpo. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Might do damage on the break. Trying to tee it up. Just the challenge that was required. Great vision to switch the play.
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Reinders. Now with Gravenberch. Gakpo. Real chance. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass at finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a beautifully weighted ball behind the back line, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Doelpunt voor Nederland. Nummer 18.
Sofiane Amrabat. Rahimi. Nicely timed tackle. Somerville. And it's with Dumfries. Reinders. Now with Somerville.
Attentie, dames en heren.
Showing good ball control. Over the touchline for a throw-in.
De spelers van de club. Wees er ook bij.
Soufiane Rahimi. El Kabi. And showing fine vision. Oh, terrific save! Playing it in. Nervy clearance. Rahimi. On to De Jong. Dumfries. Gravenberch. Van de Ven. Very effective pass. Mickey van de Ven. De Jong. Decent idea. And intercepted it. Hakimi. Sufyan Amrabat. Can he find the right pass? Unselfish play.
Well, he does that so brilliantly.
Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Well, they could break at pace. Ryan Gravenberch. Now with Somerville. Lovely tempo here. Opportunity. And did just enough defensively. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Who can he pick out? Reinders. Good-looking cross. Well, he was under pressure, and maybe you could tell that by the header, which wasn't the best.
Well, he wasn't first to the ball, but the defender certainly made the header more difficult.
Sufyan Amrabat. Brahim Diaz now. Issa Diop. Brahim. Unahi. And it's with Amrabat. That's a good-looking pass. Azzedine Unahi. It's with Diaz. Incisive pass. Now a decent position. Let's find hold-up play. Sufyan Amrabat. Promising possession, this. Well, unable to bend his run offside. Somerville. Azzedine Unahi. And it's with Amrabat. Soufiane Rahimi. And it's with Amrabat. Azzedine Unahi. Rahimi. Decent position. Trying to tee it up. And that'll be offside. Gakpo. On to Reinders. Gravenberch. Crescencio Somerville. Brahim. Despite the foul, they keep going. Might do damage on the break. Oh, looks so promising. Ryan Gravenberch. Gakpo. Now with De Jong. Daniel Malen. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Rahimi. Unahi. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, they lost custody of it. Reinders. Gakpo. And that brings the attack to an end. Well, that clearance, the low-risk approach. A throw-in coming up now. And now that play has stopped, the referee can administer the booking. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
Frenkie de Jong. Die maakt plaats voor nummer 3. Marten de Roon.
Reinders. Gravenberg. Now with Somerville. Gakpo. Could be! And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Oh, that's splendid play. Decent chance. And foiled by Van Dijk. Effective on the flank. That's a nice looking ball. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Shadi Riyad. Plenty of support here. Might lead to a chance. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Well, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Maybe dangerous here. Can he deliver? A goal! They're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Doelpunt voor Nederland. Nummer 14.
Issa Diop. Azzedine Ounahi. Sofiane Amrabat. Ounahi. And lost the ball. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Reinders. Gakpo. Nicely regaining possession. Brahim. And it's with Amrabat. Good strong play on the ball. Brahim. El Kabi. Promising pass. Fine cross into the middle. And possession lost there. Azzedine Ounahi. And it's with Amrabat. Brahim. Showing good defensive judgment. Martin de Roon. On to Reinders. It's with de Roon. Mickey van de Ven. Now with Reinders. Martin de Roon. Good looking move. And keeping possession. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Hakimi. And it's with Amrabat. Shadi Riyad. Maybe the ideal pass. Well, had no intention of losing out. Martin de Roon. Quick break could be on. Sofiane Amrabat. Shadi Riyad. And it's with Amrabat. Brahim. Sofiane Amrabat. Unahi. Oh, moving it nicely. And it's with Amrabat. Soufiane Rahimi. Nicely timed tackle. Daniel Malen. And the counter-attack looks on. Can they profit from this? Still looking to get the shot off. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, he's certainly not alone. Unahi. And it's with Amrabat. Azzedine Unahi. Cross could be useful. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Daniel Malen. Martin de Roon. Could be dangerous. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
For me, that was a chance gone begging.
And there's the final whistle. The Netherlands have won the game. Your thoughts on their performance?
What a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.